Hey guys, Luis from New Media here, and today I am going to show you how to print hats at home. So today, a few things we're gonna need. We're gonna need our Neenah 3G Opaque paper. If you haven't watched the video on how to print on this type of paper, I have a link right here that'll take you to that video, and it'll kind of give you an overview and description on how to print and how to use this paper. Super easy to use. There's really nothing to it. I'm just gonna use this guy right here. I already have printed one, and I just have a whole bunch of little logos on here that I'm gonna be using for today's demonstration. So for today, guys, it's a true do-it-yourself. All you need is your printer, your DeskJet printer that you have at home. You will need the Neenah 3G Opaque paper. You will need a run-of-the-mill household iron that I purchased at Walmart, and I'll put a link in the description below. And I ordered these caps off of Amazon. They're let me take this guy. Actually, I had a customer that ordered them, and they gave them to me, but I did see them on Amazon because there was a box that came to my door. So you guys can kind of see it. They are Big Bear brand, and it's just a regular cap. I don't think this is fitted. I think this is whatever the other kind is called. So yeah, very simple hat, very nice. Material feels good. Doesn't feel bad quality or anything like that. So we're gonna use this guy, and I've already made one. I did deliver already, so I can't show you guys how the final product is, but I will be showing you when I finish this guy. So, pretty simple. Let's get to it. Okay, so pretty straightforward. I already printed out these guys. I had them pre-printed. I had to use two of them for two hats I already had made. But I already kind of had these left over, just knowing that the customer was gonna want some in the future. And that's kind of a big tip that I suggest you guys to do to kind of cut costs down. If it's a reoccurring customer, always kind of print this way, especially if it's like really small print. With the instant ink that I recommend in that other video that I linked, it still costs as one sheet, and you can put as many as you want on here. So I was able to fit, 12 of these little guys, which will make 12 hats, and I could have probably squeezed in a couple more. But I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this with scissors. Yes, I know, everybody asks, why don't you do it with a Cricut? Why don't you do it with a vinyl cutter? And the purpose of these videos, guys, to make things clear, is there is gonna be courses for you to cut things out, how to do these type of stuff with a Cricut and with a vinyl machine. But these first few videos that I'm releasing is kind of just legitimate DIYs that you can do from home with the most basic or the most essential tools, which is scissors, printer, which I mean, you know, everybody should. It's 2019, guys. Everybody should have a printer at home or have access to an inkjet printer. The 3G Opaque paper that you can order very inexpensive, and you know, the iron. You don't have an iron. Who doesn't have an iron at home, right? So anyways, let's get cutting these guys. Let's get cutting this, and we'll come back. Alright, so quick tip before I start cutting. So the way I kind of design my little logos when I hand cut is I make sure to add an extra layer on the edge of black, so that gives me a line to cut against. So you'll see here in a bit, I'm gonna start cutting with the scissors, but I'm gonna cut on the inner side of the black as a path to where it's just white, like a white border on the logo, and the black is gonna be completely gone. This allows you to do a much cleaner cut than as if it was just the white and you're trying to cut around the logo. It will look very unprofessional. You will have to look so hard at this for you to be able to tell that it was cut by scissors, this method, that it's just a little more time consuming. That's all it is with the scissors. But yes, guys, when you design your little logos or whatever it is you're gonna print, make sure to add this little extra. The way I do it in Photoshop is I create the logo, I do a stroke of white, and then I add, you can either save that as a PNG already and reopen it and do another stroke, or you can do a stroke of white in Photoshop and then add an outer glow and just raise the hardness all the way up and do it in color black, and it'll do it, you know, on the same image. So quick tip right there, guys. And yeah, let me go ahead and finish cutting this so you can kind of see how it looks. Alright guys, so here's the final product. I'm gonna bring it up, and as you can see, it'll kind of focus. You can see how clean the lines are. You can see a little bit of the wiggly, my unstraightness, but as opposed to if you didn't do it this way without the black outline, this would have been much worse looking. And I think it's a pretty clean cut. You know, I use run-of-the-mill dollar store scissors. I don't use anything special for that. And yeah, let's go ahead and stamp this onto the hat. Alright, so I've had the iron preheating already. I have it at the setting, I believe it is, let me pick it up real quick. I have it at cotton/linen, and we're gonna see if that kind of works. It's my first time doing it with an iron. I've done I've used the iron for a couple of other projects, but on the hats it's the first time, so we're gonna see if it presses correctly, and you guys can see firsthand if it works. If not, we'll change the temperature, cut another one, and try again. Again, guys, this type of business, when you don't have you know, all the correct tools, it's a lot of trial and error trying to find ways around how to do these things. So don't get discouraged, because once you figure it out, you know how to do it, and you can continue you know, mimicking that, and just from then on you know how to do it a non-traditional way, and it's cost you cheaper, and the quality is pretty much the same, if you ask me. So, and again, guys, like always, I apologize. My kiddo's always running around, and here where our little design area is and our printing, we have the kennel for our little corgi. He's locked up right now because he's extremely bad. He's been bad today, so he's in his kennel. So if you hear whining and whimpering, I do apologize. It's him over there. A little bit of. So an item I forgot to mention that I am going to be using as well is the silicone sheet. I'm going to kind of cut a little square about the size of the logo, just to kind of unite that extra little protection against the heat. And, and if the camera angles are weird today, guys, I do apologize. It's only me filming myself. My lady's a little busy with the little one, trying to keep him out of my hair while I do these videos, because it's been such a long time since I've uploaded. Alright, so a quick tip of kind of separating the 3G Opaque, and you can see the logo right there, so you can see what kind of paper it is. I don't know if it'll focus, but the Neenah 3G Jet Opaque is the name of it, and it's for dark garments. And I did actually purchase some of the light garment paper to try out here in a video coming up. But you kind of take your X-Acto knife and you kind of just use the tip of it to lift up, and bam, look at that, easy peasy. So you take your X-Acto knife and you kind of lift. Get this thing to focus. Yeah, there we go. So you take your X-Acto knife and you kind of lift up an edge, bam, whammo, easy, and you just peel. You're good to go. So we got a little flimsy piece of paper, pretty much, or feels like a little rubbery. So got that. Got a little piece of silicone. All we're gonna do, let's place this guy underneath your silicone, like so. That way you kind of have. It also kind of helps flatten it out. It helps a lot, guys. The silicone paper. So kind of like that. Underneath. grab your hat. And what I like to do, I stick my hand kind of underneath it right here, and I kind of place the logo where I want it. So I really don't measure on these guys. I kind of eyeball it, and I know that's not the most proper way of doing it, but for this little video or tutorial, that's kind of how we're gonna do it. So it's on there, and we're gonna take our iron. Let's see, make sure it is on there straight. Like so. This guy, and whether it comes out straight or not, I'm sorry, I'm trying to film right now. So just kind of take your iron and you press. Bam! And that was a good press. And you can see it's on there. Now is mine a little crooked? Maybe so, maybe not. I didn't really measure right now. I was just kind of a quick demonstration. But I think for the most part it looks pretty good. You'll do your second press. Grab your little silicone. Again, place it over. And go ahead and do a second press. Make sure you put a lot of firm pressure. It feels a little warm on the other side. When it starts getting a little bit unbearable is kind of when I recommend just lift off the iron. It doesn't burn, it just starts feeling a little bit warm. And at that point it's okay to just kind of lift off and you'll be good. So check it out, guys. Look how clean that came out. And I'll get it close to the camera, see if it'll pick up. Nice clean press. It looks nice and vibrant, really clean. All the edges are nice and sealed, and it's full color, guys. That's the thing. Typically you do this with embroidery, and yeah, the cool thing about this that I think is that a hat is hard. Right here, it's hard. You really don't wash hats. So the longevity of the Neenah 3G Opaque on a hat, I believe, will be much longer than in a garment, on a t-shirt, because a hat, you just kind of throw it on, you're good to go. You don't wash them. You don't throw them in the washing machine. So I think for this type of purpose, this paper is very good. And you can see I'm like scratching on the edge. It doesn't come up. Scratching. Doesn't come up, doesn't peel off. I'm being pretty rough with it. But what did you guys think about this video? I mean, it's short, it's sweet, it's simple. You need very minimal tools to get this done. I think the quality is amazing. Again, there's no griping about this on a hat, because it doesn't matter how it feels. It can feel as plastic as it wants. It's a hat, you don't feel that on the other side. So I think for this purpose, the Neenah 3G Opaque paper is king. If you don't have an embroidery machine and you want to offer your customers or even yourself, for your kiddos, for the sports that they're in, baseball, football, whatever it is, this is an awesome way to be able to customize hats at home, and to also sell to, if you have a small at-home business, offer this to your customers without having to embroider items. Now yes, you can cut it out with your vinyl machine. I'm getting to those videos a little bit later. I'm trying to release certain things in series. These type of shorty videos, I'm just kind of letting them drop as they come, as I think of ideas. So yeah, guys, thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment with any questions that you may have. Everything that I've used will be linked in the description below. Guys, as always, any questions, reach out through my social medias, which are in my banner on my channel. Subscribe and hit the little bell button so that you can see when I put up new videos. And thank you so much. I am now monetized on YouTube because of that one how to make shirts at home video, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I will continue to put out videos of this nature. Quick, easy, DIY that are very helpful. So catch you on the next one, guys, and have a blessed day.